In this video, I'm going to go over how to make currency with Expedition at league start. So I'm not going to address the endgame version of this farm. The character you see here is about 1 divine and level 90, so should be very cheap. Of course, for Expedition, not all builds are great. Dots in general are really good for Expedition, and mine is good. Mine is really good at Expedition. I'm gonna show you the tree. So I have 11 points left. The idea is if your character is strong enough, you don't need the shrine nodes and you don't need the Nico nodes. These are just to make your character stronger and faster. That's why we take them. But if your character is already strong, you don't need those nodes, those shrine and Nico nodes. You want to use blue altars. Take the expedition nodes, but you don't take these. And you want to take all these small adjacent map drop gems. And if you have spare points, you can take the quantity from here, but it's not mandatory. What is mandatory? You take the nodes, the small nodes here for map drop, the blue altars, and the expedition. That is the only thing that is mandatory. All the other things, such as Nico, shrines, and quantity in the middle, are not really necessary. Now, let's look at the atlas. For this strategy, I'm going to use Jungle Valley, Underground Sea, and Mesa, because these maps are connected. However, in 3.27, these maps will no longer be connected. There will be some other maps. So let's just look, where is Jungle Valley? So Jungle Valley is here, and you can see that it is connected to Underground Sea and Mesa. So that means when we do Mesa, there's a high chance we are going to drop Jungle Valley. And also when we do Underground Sea, there's a huge chance we will drop Jungle Valley. And also when we do Jungle Valley, we can drop Mesa and Underground Sea. So we are just going to use 4 favorite slots, because I'm assuming you don't have all of them unlocked. I'm going to put 2 on Jungle Valleys, 1 on Underground Sea, and 1 on Mesa. And what you are going to do with these maps, you are going to rush for the boss, kill the boss, then you are going to proc the Ether Influence and take the altars, and you are going to prioritize E-cores. For example, minions drop lesser E-cores, greater, and then you are going to focus on taking the quantity altars. You definitely want to have lots of lightning and cold resistance so that you mitigate that downside. And that's basically it. You should be making at least 800 chaos per hour with this strategy. And by the way, the scarabs that we are using is going to be 2 expedition of rune finding, 1 of Verisian powder, and 2 of monstrous lineage. However, at the league start, you don't have all these map slots available. The 5th one should be pretty easy. It's just a Maven invitation with 10. So if you don't have the 6th map slot, what you can do, you can just go to TFT and pay a carry that, I don't know, 20, 30, 50 chaos, and you will unlock the map device. It's that simple. Now, in this test, I'm just going to use 2 void stones, but ideally you'd have 4. But even if you have only 2, it's going to be good enough. If you have 4 void stones, well, you don't need these shaping nodes, so you can allocate these nodes for something else. Now I'm just going to chisel these maps, alchemy them, and do these 3 maps and to see the results. Usually at least 800 chaos per hour doing this strategy if you're fast enough.
Approach, challenger.
And for Jungle Valley, you're not going to kill the boss because the altars spawn differently. You're just going to run the map without killing the boss. But for the other maps, you're going to kill the boss.
Goku, need your aid. That's it then.
Too much clutter.
So this is the loot that I got from those 3 maps. The most notable drops would be these ones right here. So these ones here, the map, this was RNG. This is like I don't know, 40 kills. One logbook, a logbook like this is like 10 kills, 20 kills, and this one again like 10, 20 kills. I got unlucky, but sometimes you can drop logbooks that have Varana on them, Black Site or Knights of the Sun, and those go for like 40, 50 kills. And this 9 exotic coinage would be some like 6 kills each, and the same goes for this one, 6 kills each. And these are about 1.5 kills each. E-cores, you can easily sell them in bulk, and I also got a lot of bubble gum currency. I could sustain all my maps. So anyway, this is the strategy. You should be making at least like, if you move fast enough, you should be making at least like 800 kills per hour doing this strategy. And your currency is going to come mainly from e-cores, burial medallions, exotic coinage, and logbooks. And by the way, with this currency, if you want, you can sell it, or you can just haggle at this guy at Tujen and at Danning. You can see that they give you artifacts, and here you can just haggle, move this with the scroll wheel and just buy items. The haggling will always will always be a good profit. Even if these are 6 chaos each, you are always going to get more than 6 chaos per one exotic coin each. And here you can just go for exchange items, and you can buy artifacts and logbooks from here. You can buy exotic coinage, you can buy the artifacts. So this is what you do with these NPCs. If you don't want to bother with that, you can just sell the exotic coinage and the burial medallions and the logbooks as well.